following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Though I did catch someone trying to smuggle drugs.
Bathroom's probably the place where they try and do it.
Yeah, that's the first place you look. And there was a weird thing after a blue butterfly, but yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go into that.
Uh-huh. So you basically just want me to ascertain whether your popularity levels are merch-worthy.
Well, no, it just strikes me as incredibly weird, because there's this merchant guy, and he's making money, and I don't understand it.
Well, if he's the only one cornering the market...
Why is there a market?
Well, I mean, that's why maybe there isn't, but he's the only one, like... If there's no one else making it, and he can provide it, and there's people out there who want it, then surely even if you're not, like, super popular, you just have to be reasonably popular enough, and he'll still make a profit because he's the only game in town.
I understand what you're saying. Right, yes, that's helpful, thanks.
Okay. So you're still on station? You're going to do, like, movie or something later? Or shoot each other with foam darts? Or?
If I have time for that, I'm still working on my gym revenge plot.
Is that something about that thing last night that was to do with that, was it? Was that a little piece of your puzzle?
No.
The thing where you embarrassed me and you just showed up and hanging out in the bar?
Yeah, I mean, no, that was just completely silly.
That was just to embarrass me, that wasn't... Okay.
No, I also wanted to check in and see how the group is doing.
We're fine, we're having a good time.
Humans and Turians
I'm like
hanging
replacement...
out together.
I'm like replacement Turi and Rosa, apparently, because Rosa's never around.
Oh, you can do better than that.
Well, I don't think they really believed that, but...
You don't get them in enough trouble.
Oh well, thanks, bye.
He did it again. You never get to say bye.
That way one day when I die, she'll be like, I never say goodbye.
Oh,
This
you
lifelong
will forever
person
settle her with that.
She deserves it.
Oh,
Hanging out with humans.
yeah, who would encourage such a thing?
Me! Tiala.
Yes?
I've consulted expert scum merchants, and apparently what's going on here is that we're popular enough so that since he's the only game in town, he can make money. It's probably not a huge deal.
So what do you want to do about it?
I don't know, it's up to you. You're the one with the tits.
Well, there's also your likenesses here as well.
That's not my likeness.
What I'm saying is, do we actually want to make it official?
No. It's too shabby.
No, actually get him to make them better, and then we will.
Are you actually discussing Sidewinders merchandise? Or like a t-shirt or something?
I thought
People
you
would wear the
mentioned it
game
first.
rights.
Well, if some people are willing to buy it,
Would need to be better.
it would need to be much better.
He says he's got the contacts. I'll leave it in your and Ira's hands. No, nothing with me on it.
Roger that. So,
Oh, and these ergonomic pads are a great idea, but just saying.
they should be better quality.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
Maybe
best
some
quality thing out of all of them.
Yeah.
Maybe some buck.
Because he got good quality ones and then just reprinted your visage over on top of them.
Right, I'll
Oh God!
Have to do legitimate
Well-
calendar.
What was the other thing I was going to work on today? There was so much I need to do. Okay, I've put the
Consult-
clown nose and the kilt and the bagpipe of the thing. Jim's going to notice that eventually.
Were you planning on consulting them the Nazina on the stuff you need to get?
Not just yet, because I actually already know the stuff I need to get. It's just the other side. Oh, I also know the price. We've been doing a lot of work. You guys don't have to do. Although we haven't, mainly him. Although it's all right there in the book.
It's finding it that's the problem.
I'd say the frigate stuff.
Or anything in the book, really.
Oh no, I found all the frigate stuff and I've got it all written down here what we want. But also it's wheeling and dealing with the GM, see if we can actually knock some of the price off.
Still
But
working on the
again,
maps.
once the maps are done, that's when I'll do the real.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm getting the stuff.
Decks are worked out from a vertical standpoint.
Okay.
It's now mapping. It's now working my way down and mapping them as I go down.
Cool.
Put all this work into the frigate and then make sure Zello doesn't crash it.
Do you really think Zolo's flying it?
Or even knowing about it.
I just live on the Sentinel and never leave it when it's in the frigate.
He's in the Sentinel on the frigate. You just stay here, Zolo. We're don't leave the ship. Trish, don't leave out of the ship.
We'll just make it look like I'm flying around.
He's uncased, pushed.
You go set up just a hollow projector specifically in the bay, the docking bay, just so it looks like he's flying through space instead of inside a docking bay.
We have a special landing cradle that alters the rumble and everything, so it feels.
It's one of those starfields on a real thing that's just rolling.
Oh no!
Zolo, you fly this ship. We'll take the other one.
Tess is on a little bike, just making that I'm tired. Hurry up and get there, Zala.
Just a cake on a string.
Cake on a string.
Gotta work the cake off before you get next cake.
You killed him. So perfect. It's exactly what needs to happen. Salah eventually finds out, and if you just have like this Truman Show where he's just like, my whole fucking life is a lie. Was I even born on the fleet? What's going on? Do I have parents? Who's in on this?
I suppose, Tiala, what will your next?
I'll go see Ira.
You'll go see Ira.
And I'll get a contract written up, basically saying that any merchandise featuring Sidewinders must go through authorization.
Create a company called Visage.
There you go. It sounds pretentious. I love it. It's just about how you pronounce it.
Actually, because I can make it a subsidiary of our current business. Yeah.
I'm going to go see Ira to work out.
Yeah, so I'll work out the finer details. Basically, it'll sum up to be you can't. Everything has to be passed by the Sidewinders. Must be of reputable quality and
Assign it a budget so it can legally pursue anybody
that's right. And also have it nothing with low gain on or mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah, where he's asked not to be.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll just go through the contracts. It'll be a few hours anyway. Just
Yeah. What's Rosa up to then? You were still working out as I last checked down because you didn't go. You weren't there for the transmission from Fubo or any of the weird merch stuff.
I don't know, she probably just had a really good gym session and then went somewhere to have like a meal and a coffee.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Just by herself, she wants some alone time.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Probably does that, and then probably walks around the human district just looking for any inspiration for shit to try and mess with Jim.
Clown shop.
I mean, there is
no. If she found the clown shop, she'd just be horrified of it.
Clowns and clown sale. Now it's got both.
Good riddance. You can't
I
keep
mean,
going fast with that.
I think you pretty much. I do know you pretty much cleaned out a lot of the joke shop
Yep.
one. You pass a liquor store. I don't know if anything about that knowing Jim drinks would trigger any ideas.
How do you piss with a Scotsman's drink? No. I think I've got enough poisons and dietary distress aids already.
So you were working on the wing. Well, you weren't working on the wing, but you were working
Well,
on the
atop
wing.
the wing, yes. After a few hours of doing that, I'll polish any marks off the wing and remove my little clip. Maybe pop down to the Nebuchadnezzar and do some first aid study. Just hang out on the ships.
Sure, it is first aid. Have I counted that correctly?
Sit in Thralia's chair and pretend I'm the captain.
As you can now.
Yes, you can put an extra point into first aid because you have perfectly leveled it up.
That would be upping the misc modifier.
I just added into ranks.
And then it's basically like a...
Yeah, I treat miss modifiers as the things that are related to equipment that could be affected.
Oh,
by
right,
being
that's what I had to
taken
do.
off.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had to go to
you
a...
get to add it to your main stats, not a missed modifier, because
Oh,
you've
okay.
learned that in...
Right, I forgot I have to actually go to...
Because that's not a
clinic.
temp modifier, that's like you've
Yeah.
actually leveled up your skill by actually studying it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it gets to just before 1400, and Logain and Tiala will both receive a call.
Tiala Javo.
Oh, good, you're here. There is a job. Something's come up.
Yes, whereabouts?
Captain Dentes and I will be in Glennon's apartment. The sooner you can get there, the better.
Roger that. I'll put on the one of Logain's Inkindler meeting.
Okay, I was going to go to a clinic and get that con damage I took on that poison planet taken off, but
You can probably have done that, because you would have had enough time by the time it hit that.
good.
In fact, let's
I
just
was
say you were
invited
in
to
the
the
clinic
store.
getting that removed when you couldn't answer your own, hence why Tiala called you.
Okay, right, I get on my way. I'm going to stop by a religious supplies shop.
Species?
Inkindler.
Oh, okay. Sweet. This one welcomes you to my shop. How
Yeah.
can this one serve you?
I would like an illuminated copy of the what the fuck is the holy book called? The Path or the Way of the Light?
Something like that.
Yeah, the Path of the Way of the Light.
This one thinks you're making a very wise choice. One can never have too many copies of this book.
Yeah, I'd like a good one.
Oh, I will get you the best one.
Yeah.
Still wrapped in its cellophane.
Ooh, cellophane.
No bougie.
There you know
my
it's-
God, it's not on a data pad. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
you want
no.
the good stuff.
No, this
No, I
is
asked for an
physical-
illuminated copy.
This is a physical book. And it lights up. It is literally illuminated.
That probably folds
That
out
is-
really wide. You have to turn 4 pages at once.
They pull the little
Goes-
tabs and the enkindlers move. Enkindling things.
They are enkindling.
Where is the enkindler? That's right, he's enkindling. Wah, wah. Yeah, what's that going to send me back?
That will set you back for one of those copies. 20 credits.
Oh. Can I spare it? Okay, yes, cool. Thank you.
Would you like to provide a donation while you're here?
Yes. I'll put 6 credits in the thing.
Just to even out your credits, is it? Yeah.
Yes.
This one appreciates it. Praise be the enkindlers.
Cool. Now I'll head to the meeting.
Okay. Oh yeah, I suppose you get news on the way. Well, potentially.
There should only be like 2 numbers left.
Yeah, you force out of news.
That was another natural 20.
Man, the Citadel's not just going to bat the Reapers
those-
away at this.
So yeah, you do only have 2 left. Even or odds basically at this point.
you a chance, Q.
Oh, there we go.
3 or less, the low number. More, high. 2.
The low number.
Which was the 2.
The chance.
You actually have 1 on 3, which was left.
No.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Many Turians are calling for restitution from the Krogan for the disaster that destroyed the wreckage of the THX Exultant earlier this week, killing 41 Turians. The explosion was caused by an undetonated Krogan skull shot from the days of the Krogan Rebellion, set off when the wreckage was being investigated. This has led to a good deal of Turian public to believe that the Krogan should compensate the families of the victims. But even the Turians' own government feels such expectations are unreasonable and misguided. Council Tetricus had this to say in a speech earlier today. We must let go of this misplaced hate. The rebellions ended before any Turian alive today was born, and if anybody is to blame, it is ourselves for not taking proper precautions. The
Exactly
concept is also not a practical one. The Krogan are not a single unified people like us, and we have no way of knowing which clans or Krogan were even involved directly in this. I suggest we grieve, learn, and move on.
Subtle current day political commentary.
Meanwhile, the one last Krogan that remembers manufacturing those missiles is like, whoa! 30 more kills!
Finally! Just gotta scratch that on in there.
There's 2 Krogans in retirement homes, and they're like,
That still only counts as 1.
nice.
so that's the entire complement of a ship, plus 30.
Yeah, you arrive at the... Oh, you're both knocking at the same time. Hello? Who is it?
We're here to see the Enkindlers.
Oh, good. Praise be the Enkindlers. I will let you in. He opens up the door. He's standing right there this time. Welcome in.
Hidden.
That's yours.
What is it?
The book.
The book.
Thanks.
No tennis racket this time.
hovers it over the bend because she doesn't believe it all that shit. And then it's like, no, it's still a gift. I did it not. Ah, this one is pleased to see you. The captain and the sergeant are waiting in the next room.
Through.
Praise be the Enkindlers.
Praise be the Enkindlers.
Yeah.
Captain Dentes and the sergeant. Ah, Centurious. Major Diavo, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Hey.
Something has come up on the planet Synosis, and we'd like you to investigate.
Sure. What's Synosis?
A marsh planet.
Why is it never tropical beach?
We've already been to those.
I know, but you know they're nice.
And when I say something's come up, it literally...
Oh, you mean
Kind of
something has
has.
risen out of the swamp?
Yes,
Like a thing
actually.
has come out of the swamp. A swamp thing, if you will.
Well, we know approximately what it is.
Oh.
It is an old Solarian vessel. That's almost 300 years old.
Wow. That's comparatively young. For you.
A lot older than me.
Tell us more.
Went mysteriously missing, but a beacon, transmission beacon, an old one, of course, went out and was picked up recently.
So we're not going to be the only ones investigating this.
We're hoping you can get there before others can.
Well, our ship is very, very fast.
Apparently, it's to do with the tides of the planet. You'll only have about a 4-day window before it sinks back down again. And probably won't pop up again for another 300 years.
So if they wanted to recover the ship...
You get the charts.
Do you only need this recovered?
We're hoping you can go inside. There is information apparently in the ship's databanks.
So they just want the information, they don't want the ship.
Getting the ship out is next to impossible given its size and how buried it is under the...
You did just give us free.
I know, I was thinking the same thing!
Well, maybe something... What kind of ship is it? Cruiser? Frigate? Smaller? Bigger?
It's equivalent to bigger than a frigate, but smaller than a cap ship.
We might still actually be able to haul it out with the frigate.
With the frigate.
Yeah, and for Solarians, a ship that's like 10 generations older.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably would be big enough for us to pull out.
Why does this sound like a movie I've seen?
It probably was. I understand you watch.
So
a lot of movies.
what's the name of this ship? Some kind of pun on Event Horizon?
The Salamis.
What does that mean?
It's Solarian, I don't know. You'd have to ask them.
I will.
Well, we prefer you not to talk to the Solarians about this. Another interested party wants to get there before they do.
Cool. While we're gone, you might want to be aware of this other group out there, made up out of Asari and Batarians going around being big heroes. What was the name? Anodyne? Something stinks.
Yes, I believe they were mentioned on CNN this morning.
Yeah, something stinks about that. I don't know what.
Well, you don't trust that another group could be following in your footsteps?
I don't trust that another group arrives right on the heels of a group of slavers, is made up out of mostly Batarians, and they're all good guys. Doesn't add up. It triggers
I definitely don't think that Batarians being good guys adds up, Captain. That's not me answer.
I know, it triggers something in the back of my, something's not right with this lump in my head.
I
Maybe
believe it's called a bullshit sensor.
That's the one.
maybe in council space it would make a bit more, but out frontier-wise?
In the Attican Traverse?
Yeah.
Come on. In the Attican Traverse? Come on.
It does seem unlikely that they would
Just
stumble across a raid going on.
we do it, but, I
You've
just
got an inside source.
something stinks about it. But anyway, we will get right on this. Don't tell the Solarians. So what are we exactly retrieving?
Apparently there's information in the main data core.
So you want the
They
main
want.
data core.
Yes.
I'm going to need some one-touch drives, decent storage, very fast capacity. You've got the assets to get them cheap. Put it on the groups tab. Like 3 or 4 in how much data? Will 4 teraflops do it?
If the ship
Given
is
the
old,
stage of the ship, I would like to hope so.
Get 4 teraflop minimum. I realize teraflop is actually a method of measuring process calculation and not storage.
So that's a speed
But that's a
thing.
reference to Star Trek when they used teraflops to define storage once.
yeah.
If you're concerned about the nature of who wants this, I'm not supposed to say who it is directly, but let's just say they're friends of yours, Logain.
Right. It's those human C6 students. Hold on. We gotta help them out.
Tammy rolls her eyes, notice.
We gotta help them out. They can't help themselves.
The ship, once we've retrieved the data, wiped core, obviously, do you want it destroyed?
Perhaps so.
Perhaps so,
I
or
haven't
yes.
got enough information from the
Well, we're going to need to know before we hit there, so we can take enough boom. Although that one. Hang on a minute. Avengers Assemble. And then I'm going to flag the extra one that's like, bring explosives.
Zalo's just little fireworks picking out.
You're a winner!
Well, you would know. I would ask, what's your inventory of explosives?
But is it the Bavengers assembled to go to the apartment? Or
The Sentinel.
The Sentinel here.
I reply, I've got a small handful of breaching charges left from the Quarian thing, but if we need anything bigger, we might have to purchase some proper demo charges.
Yeah, the same ones we got from the planet. So you still got all of those ones.
If we're going to bring down something a bit smaller than a cap ship, we might need something with a bit more oomph. I'll stop by the academy and see what they've got that can drop it. Never mind.
Yes.
I know a guy who'll
Yep.
give me some stuff.
That's all right. We'll take them just in case. Let us know by the hour. We'll send a signal when we hit the last buoy. If you can tell us whether you want it destroyed by then. Otherwise,
I'll contact our benefactors.
we'll go.
One last thing.
Yes.
Other groups are going to come for this.
Yes.
It may come down to fighting.
Yes.
Are they good guys?
I can't guarantee that.
What I mean
There's
is
probably
anyone
gonna
going
be
to
pirates.
complain if we kill them all? Because it
Not
might
if
come to
nobody
that.
knows.
Is this kill for it stuff?
I will ascertain that information from
We
our
need to know.
benefactors as well.
Well,
Raiders and pirates, anybody else who's picked
Oh.
up like that's fine, but if any other government official,
if we come across an SG team, is what we're asking.
SGG, yeah, that could be problems.
So do you want us to go as Sidewinders or not?
We could take the frigate and the Nebuchadnezzar.
We're going
Can't
aside
take the
point just
frigate. We don't have
because
the crew. We could
because-
borrow the crew, maybe.
the benefactors do not want to tie themselves to this in any way.
Yeah,
That's why you're going in.
we've got alter egos as well. We can use
That is totally up to you.
because
We'll have to take the Sentinel. It's the fastest ship. By a lot. By a lot. You don't even know. I made it to Palaven and back by the time it took Rover to get
yes,
back.
but we can use do other things.
I've already saved you some time and bought you a star chart to the Nefastus Nebula.
Right, get
So
going.
now he
I'll head to
says-
the academy. See what they've got.
What was it? The
Mephistus.
Nefastus Nebula.
fastest nebula.
Mephistus.
No, N-E-F-A-S.
Oh, Nephistus.
T-U-S.
T-U-S. The fastest.
The fastest.
The fastest. Yeah.
And the Furiousest.
I
Yeah,
have an
cool.
additional thing that might be useful, but may not be 100% accurate. Schematics of ships from that era. It could be modified for all we know.
Oh, good. This again.
I'm hearing that the map isn't 100%. Holy sweet Jesus.
Oh, Ray, you don't even know. Oh, look at this.
You got to send him a picture of this. This is just this.
I mean, he went to the trouble of printing that
I
out.
know
We need
what.
to
I
retrieve
can't
it.
read this. Hang on. Let me turn the lights on.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear
it might be
God.
borderline even with
You know, there's a lot of white space you don't need in this.
Yeah, well, you know what frickin' the warehouse is when it comes to printing.
So 4 decks full of
This
husks.
probably could have stood to be another size larger, actually. That's an A2 from the looks of it?
Tomato, yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of guns.
I don't think we'd be able to haul that bad boy out of a swamp.
I think we might be able to, especially since I want it now.
But I want it. I want
Sonic
it more.
excavation.
I want it more than the swamp does, sir.
No, we've got Biotic Girl. She could be like, and then we pull it out with the great big ship.
It's a bionic wallow, simultaneously out of the swamp and ours. Just like that.
Can't take freaking.
No, we could borrow a crew.
We could borrow a crew.
Those are guns.
Those are
Oh my
guns.
god, those are guns.
We want that shit.
Yeah, we want
They
that
look-
ship.
I thought they were just like ship MacGuffins.
We can't get it.
This
I have a feeling this is supposed to be like a spooky horror thing. Time
Okay.
race against time.
Those 30-ton heavy weapon.
Fuck
Yeah.
me.
There you go, Stephen.
You
all the broadside.
You have
I
a
know.
heavy weapon now, right?
Holy shit.
I mean, this isn't
A
a military
Solarian's,
ship.
a Solarian's gonna die trying to get from the bow to the stern.
It is a military ship. It was apparently a
I just like
limited experimental model.
I kind of want it.
There weren't a lot of them made. Hence why we're not 100% sure this was the only schematics we could get.
It is fucking cool. Like,
I wonder if our new frigate would be able to pull it out of the mud.
It's built like a battleship. There's 2 batteries at the front, and then on the next level there's 4 batteries.
We're already sold.
I wonder.
We
Probably
need,
not enough time to find out, and
we
we
need-
certainly don't have the crew to
we
run
need-
the
we
thing.
need to get this and then weld this to our frigate.
Just here to slap that.
Well, it's like,
Yes, an underbarrel other ship.
Yeah.
it's just you mount it just on the right side of the top slightly. It's just like Megatron's fusion cannon. But
Yes.
I think
You've sold me. I want that ship.
We're hiring like a big
No,
freighter
it's like
now.
Yamato. How Yamato had that fin thing on the bottom, only now it's a frigate with a battleship on top.
We'll call in Tiala's mum and be like, bring a ship, help us pull us up.
actually,
Then the Asari Republics would want to.
I've got a contact on a big ship that could help us. It's a very, very big ship.
Wait, don't you know the executive officer of the Destiny Ascension?
No,
person?
not the
It's the captain.
Oh, it's the captain now.
Well, she knew her as the.
She was the
like,
executive
so-
officer at the time. Now she's
Well-
the captain.
Get on it. The main problem with that is that ship can't enter the atmosphere,
No.
and that's what you actually need.
We'll just drop a big tow line down.
No.
Some rope.
Okay, look,
this
anyway, I'm
ship-
going to go to the academy.
This
I'm going
ship's
to make my excuses and go there now and try and get. And I'm going to go see. And then I'm going to the back room and I'm going to go see that guy. You know, the guy.
The guy. The guy?
You know, my usual guy.
The guy.
Because I'm not actually going to the academy. I'm going to the other place they don't know about.
Oh, okay.
My secret black operations guy place.
Yeah. The one we don't know about.
Yeah, that you don't know about, but the players do. But like, you know.
How's it going?
Hi, I have an unusual request.
Of course you do.
I need an explosive.
Sorry,
or
of course you do.
I need an explosive or a set of explosives capable of annihilating a cap ship.
What? What are you planning to
Okay,
fire them
okay.
on?
It's smaller than a cap ship, but you know, I like to do a thorough job. It's bigger than a frigate, though.
What are you planning to use this for?
Oh, I plan to lay them by hand.
By hand.
Yeah.
Can't be done.
Well, not just myself.
That much firepower, you're going to need a lot of, like, if you were going to be laying these by hand and not delivering them through a larger weapon.
Yeah, I mean, maybe by trolley.
Oh boy, it looks.
It also depends on placement.
Well, you know, we have some time to work on that. The ship is old and not well maintained, if that's any help. Structurally not sound.
You might be able to do 6 decent charges.
6 decent charges, please. I assure you, it's for a good cause.
You don't even sound convinced yourself.
I'm not entirely convinced it is, but, like, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm going to need to deliver these.
Yeah, here's my ship.
Of course it is. So let's have a look at what this type of thing would cost. I'm going to have to extrapolate from existing similar items in the book.
Oh, come on, this is going to come out of Spec Ops budget, right? Like, I strongly suspect we're doing this for them.
So do I without. And it's in character.
While he's looking at that, I'm going to contact a certain general.
Your Corian armor.
Mm-hmm.
Do you also add on the weight of your suit?
Yeah, there's an added weight in there.
Of your suit, yeah.
Yeah. It's a real pain in the dick.
You get variant 5 and variant 6, and it's 25% less.
Yeah, it's something I'm considering now that I know that exists.
Oh, yeah. What is your armor?
General armor.
Wait, there's something like that.
General light.
Medium.
General medium.
Okay, what would be the closest? Disruptor bomb.
Ooh!
They're 15 grand a piece, though.